we've been talking about moods for 20 years. It's now finally making its way into the common business language. And what people kind of don't understand is moods and emotions are not the same thing, right? And the axiom we use is real simple. Mood is everything.
Yeah.
It's not the only thing, but it's everything, because if you don't get that right, nothing else you do is going to matter. And people kind of have a hard time getting their heads around, but like, no shit, nothing else you do is going to matter.
Yeah.
Moods come in two flavors. Technically, they're called generative and degenerative, and what they generate or not is the space of possibilities that your future lives in. Okay? Common language, positive, negative. So let's just stick with that. So positive moods, generative moods, examples would be trust, confidence, acceptance, right? Esprit, resolve, those sorts of things. Negative moods are distrust, resentment, resignation, cynicism, arrogance, complacency, entitlement. You know, unfortunately, that negative list rattles off a lot quicker. And what happens is there's a direct correlation between the prevalence of these degenerative moods, right? And the number of people in an organization and the length of time it's been around. Why? Because we're still stuck in these antiquated management practices. Right? Now, the thing about a mood is a predisposition for action. Okay? If I'm living in resignation, I'm predisposed to do nothing. Oh, this sucks. Nothing ever works. Nothing ever goes my way. All we do is talk about stuff.
Woe is me.
Why should I even try? Right?
Yeah.
The poster child for resignation is Eeyore. Right? I mean, look at it. He's gray. He's droopy. There's not a right angle on his whole body. Right? Right? So if you go to a startup company, what's the coolest thing about a startup company? The mood.
Fun.
It's excitement, because we're all full of confidence and trust and belief in the future and everything. Nobody starts a company out of resignation. Oh, this will never work. Let's go raise some money and start a business. You know, it's like, nah, no.
I was going to invest in your company, but I realized that
that ain't happening, right? No, that doesn't happen. But how did we go from, you know, it's like, well, they're the little lovebirds, and now they're Edith and Archie, right? You look it up, right?
Look it up, Edith and Archie.
It's cultural reference, right? How did that happen? Right? You know, same thing here, right? So we teach a lot about what we call mood management, and the cynics out there go, oh, mood man, am I supposed to play Barry White music? And we go, wrong mood. Okay, that's not the mood you want.
You talked earlier, I just had to jump off thinking about the Seattle Seahawks, because I've been on Seattle fan since the early 80s. And I've seen it changed in 2010 when Pete Carroll came in, because he changed the whole culture and the mood. And I saw it this year watching the University of Washington football team. I could tell from the time they ran onto the field that something was missing. There's just something there. You can tell when a team's together and there's a culture of belief. And I know it doesn't matter if it's military, sports, or corporate. If you don't have that connectivity between people and that mood and that energy,
you don't have anything.
And it's too competitive out there.
Right, exactly. And as you said, you can watch, and we see this all the time, military units. I go down to, Fort Hood, and you can literally walk into a battalion headquarters, and feel, right? Oh, these guys are in big screwty here. These guys, look out now. It starts with leadership, but as I say to my CEOs, new CEOs, they're both frustrating and great to work with. I say, look, you've been a manager your whole life, now you're a leader. Those are two different things. So let's be clear. So I ask them a simple question: what's your job? Oh, well, I'm responsible for blah. They give me this big old laundry list of stuff. And I go, no. That's what you're supposed to be delegating to get done. So you only have two jobs. Really? Yeah. One, and number one, you're the guardian of the mood of the enterprise. And number two, you're the architect of the future. That's it.